Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Rebuild the City. So, before we get started with the actual gameplay, I want to just take a couple of minutes to go ahead and go over the rules for each building just a little bit better. So, what I did was I went ahead and tweaked all the building requirements for the buildings that are in the game. Now, there may be some that aren't actually in here because they may not have, it may be before the time that this challenge was made up. So if there's any buildings that you guys can think of, just let me know and I'll add them to the list and add requirements for building them as well. But for right now, we've got just, we've got a school, which I went ahead and made. Every building has to have someone who masters logic. No, not logic. Painting, handiness, and inventing. The reason is because each building is different. So to invent a new building, you're going to have to be pretty creative with your inventing. To make everything look different, you're going to need a painter to come and paint the, make the objects the color that you want them to be. And handiness, because you're going to need someone with a handiness skill to be able to build the place. So that was what I was kind of thinking. So outside of that, each building has to have one of each. And then for the school, you have to also have logic and charisma. For all the restaurants, you have to have cooking, gardening, fishing, mixology, nectar making, and that's pretty much it. And then I did for the diner, I couldn't remember. I think the bistro is more expensive than the diner. Whichever one is less, you only have to do 5 for each, and that's what I was kind of thinking. For the small park or even a large park, you'd have to do gardening, athletics. You would need the sandbox skill and the hopscotch skill, which I know are hidden, but we could figure that out. Then let's see, what else would we need? For the supermarket, you would need gardening, fishing, outside of the other 3 that I've already mentioned. The bookstore, you would need any skill that you could get a skill book on. So literally, if you could do social networking there, then you're going to need someone to max that out before you could go and place that. So I've got to add all of the skills in there. I just got to figure out what every single skill is that you can buy books for. The theater would be someone with all of the, like 4 people, whatever, like piano, guitar. You need all the instrument skills. And then you need also charisma. The art gallery, the only thing you would need there outside of the painting, the inventing, and the handiness is sculpting. For the pool, I thought fishing and athletics there as well. For the gym, the same thing as the pool, because you could pretty much do the same thing there. The police station, you would need athletic, handiness, logic, inventing, martial arts, photography, writing, and hacking. And once we get the police station, then we can start making emergency calls as well. The city hall, I thought logic, charisma, inventing, writing, social networking, and to do the mooch skill, which is also hidden. For the spa, I thought logic, charisma, styling, and tattooing. Science facility, I thought logic, alchemy, collecting, cooking, fishing, gardening, sculpting, advanced technology, science, and bot making. So that one's got quite a few. The hospital would need logic, charisma, alchemy, collecting, cooking, fishing, gardening, advanced technology, science, and writing. I'm pretty much just thinking of things that you would need if you were to go there. Like what would you do? If you would if you're more like helping people out, then you'd need the charisma, things like that. For the military, I thought logic, athletics, martial arts, advanced technology, scuba diving, hacking, diving, and then I think diving off like a diving board, and then bug eating. I thought that was just kind of cool to throw that one in. For the stadium, which is the athletics career building, would be the athletic and the logic skill. For the corporate tower, which is like the business, and I think journalism, you would need handiness. Oh, we already all need that. Logic, charisma, writing, and social networking. For the outstanding citizens warehouse corporation, you would need logic, inventing, charisma, athletics, martial arts, street art, gambling, hacking, and mooch. And then for the graveyard, all we have to have is our two founders' gravestones. So that was what I was kind of thinking, and some of you were kind of wondering what I was going for there. But then we just get the places to go. We can go to them, but then to get the jobs, you have to go through and do all the career things. So this challenge I've made it much, much harder and more complex than any of these things. Also, on top of getting them, you need to, like if you were to do the art gallery or something like that, then you would have to do what is here for those as well. So those are just the skills that you would need. There's a couple of other things that you would need to do as well. So I just thought I would let you guys all know about that, because I know some people have asked about it, and I wanted to make sure that you all knew what we were going for there. Alright, well, you were supposed to put the baby in the bed. Then you were supposed to use and then go to sleep. He was sleeping, so I'm just going to let him go back to bed. He was up. I don't remember everything I had him doing because I wasn't really paying attention, and it's really driving me crazy that all this is happening now. But let's go ahead and let him eat the vanilla muffin, and then we'll see where we need to go from there. Actually, I think I had him baking muffins after that. I think that's all I had him doing, so that's fine. So Breaydin over here, I've had a couple people write and say that his skill should be cooking. And that's a good idea actually, because then we can put that towards one of the buildings as well. Now we got to figure out what we want Cameron to do as well, because Cameron is also going to need his own skill. It could be the same skill as one of the others, or it could be a new skill that we decide to do. So it really depends on what we decide we want to do. But for right now, Demarius' skill is going to be gardening, and then Breaydin's skill is going to be cooking. Even knowing hers is to learn every recipe, which she can do that pretty easily without having to worry about mastering that skill right now. And mastering that skill is going to take longer, probably obviously longer than gardening, because she's already mastered gardening. So we really got to figure out where we want her gardening skill to go to now that she's mastered it. And I don't really know. It's up to you guys where you guys want to put it, but the one that Anderson's fishing skill went to the bookstore. So if you want it to go to the same place, we can do that. If you want it to go to a different place, we could do that as well. It really is up to you guys what you want to do with it. Alright, how is he doing? He kind of just needs sleep, so I'm going to let him just lay down here for a while. Now I want to turn... oh, these lights are already on. They don't look like they're on. 7 hours. Okay, so you don't need to do anything with the chickens. Then what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you come up here when you're done. You're going to go ahead and get the mail. And then I want you to go ahead and accept a gift from a friend, because I know we've got some gifts in there that we need to accept. And you need to put away the leftovers and put away these leftovers. You can't put these away. Put this away. Alright, put that away. And then you should be good. Now the only thing he really has to do is to bake. So what we're going to have him do is continue baking for right now and just let him keep maxing that out until it's done, and then we'll move him on to something else. Alright, you're going to eat the waffles? Okay. I think we're going to have quite a few bits of different varieties of food in here, which is fine. When she gets up, I want her to go ahead and come over here and shower. And then I want her to go ahead... Well, why did she just get knocked out of there? That was weird. Sleep. That was really weird. It just knocked her out again. Alright, shower. And then you can eat the vanilla muffin. And then you should be good. Alright, Breaydin. You're doing this. I want you to go ahead and put that away when you're done. And Anderson, yeah, how did I know you weren't going to clean that up? But that's okay. We're going to go with Anderson just because he's going on upstairs. He wants to upgrade 10 objects, which means we need 4 more objects. Alright, so what did we get? Anything good? Oh, we got her thing for mastering gardening. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any that are actually for these guys, so we'll have to wait and just see. Hybrid. Man, I just played that the other day. Alright. I'm happy she got a duck. They are one of my favorite animals, and thank you for the 3,500. You're so welcome. Those gifts, actually, I lost those because I forgot to save, so you probably won't see Cinderella get that duck, which is what she's talking about. But I'm going to go ahead and take this here. And this is from 987654614. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We got a picnic table. Thank you so very much for that. And I'm really glad that you got 3,500. That must have been really nice. So let me go ahead and send you back a gift. Yeah. So thanks for the picnic table for Anderson in my rebuild city. Oops. City challenge. Oh, that's not how you spell city, is it? I don't even know what that word is. Cody or something. Alright, so thank you so much for that. I hope you get something great. This is from 987654614. Again, this is a message from the game. And we got a shower. Thank you so much. That's actually perfect. I don't know if we can upgrade to that shower, but that is perfect. So thank you so much for sending that. And that looks like it's all. Alright, so let's have you head on downstairs. Is there anything that you can upgrade down here? I don't think so, but let me go ahead and just quickly save because I don't want to lose the gifts, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I went ahead and got all those saved, but I do want to check my other account that I am now allowing you guys to send gifts to. If you don't know what the account is, it's in the About section below the videos. So I have a pending friend request from Sims Free Play 3 for the win. Alright, thank you so much. We're friends on our other account, and this is from myself to myself. That's kind of weird. But I'm going to go ahead and just accept it here. And it says, thanks for the couch for Susie on my Spoiled Amnesia LP. I could take it on that LP, but I don't know. I'll just take it here. So we got the small ivory. Thank you so much, myself. Thank you so much, myself. All right.
You're welcome.
I really shouldn't even send anything back to myself. That's just kind of silly, but that's okay. A small ivy for Anderson.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy.
In my rebuild a city LP. Alright. There we go. Alright. So now he wants to upgrade some things. So I went through the rules when I was saving, and it doesn't say that you can't use a better shower. This one is already upgraded. And what I thought was we could make another bathroom. I don't see where it says you can't have more than one bathroom either, but I could be lying. If it does, you know what? For right now, I'll just put it in here. That way we're on the safe side. This little planter thing, I'm going to put it out here just so we can have it. We can't have any electronics at the moment. So that's something we can't have. And we can't have decorative items. So we can't do that either. But for right now, I think we're okay. I could actually probably put this in our inventory. And I'll leave that out just because we do have a baby. The only reason I'm putting that in the inventory is because I don't know when we're going to have the next one. The next child, that is. So I don't want to push him to feel like he has to have it with it being in his room. Anyways, so I'm going to let him go ahead and make it self-cleaning. You're going to play with a toy. You go ahead and do that. And when she gets up, I was going to have her do this in this order, but she wants to clean up all these dishes. So go ahead and clean up all the dishes. Then you can go ahead and shower, and then you can go ahead and eat waffles. Alright, so that's fine. Okay, what is this? That's the job booster, which we're not in a job yet, so it doesn't really make sense to take it. I could make her take that instead of sleeping her whole day away. I'm going to wake her up around 2 o'clock anyways, so that should be fine. Alright, you got all your stuff taken care of? Did you get everything out of your inventory taken care of? No. Put this away. I don't want this out. Put it away, please. And thank you. Alright, and the baby, I think he's fine. Yeah, he's okay. I'm going to get Breaydin up here. 4 more hours till we can harvest the eggs. Okay, that's fine. We don't need the eggs anyways. Alright, let's go ahead. No, that's not what I meant to do. I was going to have you cook some more. But I'm scared if I keep making him cook, they're going to go bad. Why don't you just play with your rabbit? Well, you could have played with that thing, but I'd rather you play with the rabbit. Alright, I'm going to be getting you up at 2 p.m. because you can't sleep all day. I know I kept you up most of the night, but that's alright. You'll be fine. You got enough to get you through the rest of the day, at least until like 10, 11, and then you should be good. So that's good. And also, Anderson, I want you to go ahead and I really need you to get to talking to these people. So we have some people that we could have parties with, really. We don't really know anyone. They still live here because it's the only house in the town that they can live on. But, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Also, I'm going to go into one of my other, either just load up a new save. I'm going to save the graveyard from where it was in Bridgeport, and I'm going to put it back here. But it's not going to happen until Anderson and Demarius pass away. And I really don't want that to be anytime soon, so I'm not rushing over to grab the graveyard. But that's when we can place it. It doesn't have any rules for the graveyard. I was going to add like fishing and stuff, but I thought, no, because we were going to want to be able to put our Sims there, you know, their graves when they pass away. That way they can come back and be in the town while we're just rambling around doing nothing aimlessly because we have nothing better to do with our lives. Alright, I'm rambling on and you're not even up. So that's what I kind of thought, and I thought maybe it was a good idea just to kind of leave it the way it was, but that's okay. Alright, Anderson, you're going to have to hurry this up or your wife's going to be screaming at you because you're going to be in her way. Which is fine. She's already screaming at me, buddy, so you better watch out. She's in a rotten mood today. She woke up in a bad one. Yeah, Chazor, kid. Chazor Breaydin. That's what she said to her son. Chazor. Alright, I'm going to get you to stop because I know you're getting there, but the baby needs attention. And you're the one that really needs to give him the attention because you don't know him as well. So let's get you over here to take care of poor Cameron. He's all upset. Poor baby. Alright, that was quite the face. Alright, you didn't clean up all the plates? Well, you'll get it, I'm sure. So she should get a better mood liftness, and they should be able to do it faster as well in there. So that's good. He does have really low bladder, but that's okay. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and continue making that self-cleaning, and that'll be good. That way we don't have to worry about that issue. Now we could continue gardening. It's not going to hurt us to continue. It's just some of this is going to be, you know, to the point where it's going to be tedious. But some of this, I believe, was like the special plants, so we're definitely going to want her to go ahead and tend this garden. You can't tend it? Oh, your sim is too hungry. Alright, well, you get some food, and you should be good. And he should be taking care of the baby. Actually, he's done taking care of the baby. Baby's in green again. The baby is probably going to fall asleep and pee or poop himself, or whatever you want to say. And then he's going to need another diaper change, but that's okay. When she's done, I believe she's picking up that. Now, looking at her relationship with everyone, she's best friends with Breaydin. She's got a maxed out with just a small smidge there on her husband. But she's only friends with the baby, so we do need to get her to take care of him just a couple of times. Looking at him, he's good with his wife, he's best friends with his son, and he's only acquaintances with his other son. So he definitely is the one who needs to take care of the baby for right now. Which is fine, because that's not going to matter. Alright, the baby's sleeping. He's probably going to pee or poop himself, but that's okay. She's good. She's happy. She got some food. Now, can you do anything with this? No, you can't do anything. Now, speaking of, we could get a sprinkler, and someone mentioned it, and I never even thought about doing it. To be honest, I normally get sprinklers, so it was kind of silly for me not to. But I think we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So, we're going to move maybe this lettuce plant. And we're going to move it here. And then over here, we're going to move this spotlight mushrooms. No, put that one back. We're going to move this one right here, the watermelon vine. We're going to put it here. Now let's go in here, go into entertainment, miscellaneous, and we're going to get 2 sprinklers. Where is it at? It's not down this far. Come on. Go here, go outdoors, go outdoor activities. I know it's in here. I know it is. Alright, here we are. Alright, so we'll put the sprinkler there. That should help. It may not get them all, but it'll get most of them, and that's what we're looking for. You can't go right there. Okay, well. It's better than not having them, let's put it that way. Alright, and then Anderson, they mentioned that Anderson can upgrade these. So he can upgrade this to auto water. And that gives him 2 more things to upgrade. Right now I'm just going to have it turn on so it waters them while she's out here. And then that should probably be good. I mean, it doesn't take very long to water the plants anyways, but we'll just leave it on for a good like 20-30 minutes and then we'll take it back off. Now, I don't know if Breaydin can come up here and help. Let's see. View. Yeah, I don't think he can help with gardening yet because he's not a teenager. But we'll get to that point and then he should be able to do it. Demarius has mastered the plants and has completed the Master Planter Skill Challenge. Check Demarius' skill journal for information about the reward. Alright, so he just upgraded that shower. Good for you, buddy. Now let's go ahead and let you use the bathroom. No. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Use. Do you need to take care of the chickens or something? Is that what you're trying to do? You want to harvest the eggs, then you want to feed them? Go ahead. And then I think these have got to be off for him to be able to upgrade them. So we'll turn them off. And then let's see, upgrade and upgrade. That should be good. You should have plenty to do. Now we got to take the stuff out of her inventory. And I also want to look at what that skill challenge was all about. So let's go over here to skills. Go here. Alright, the Master Planner has planted 19 types of plants that can be planted in the game. Once you've mastered the varieties, you'll be able to reduce weed growth significantly on future plants. Nice. Alright, so that means we won't have to do as much weeding, which is great because that takes forever. Though not having to water them makes gardening much faster, so that's good as well. Did you find something? Oh, you found a rare exotic egg. Look at you go. Alright, so we're going to sell that for $1,500. Make sure all the eggs are good, because sometimes even when you think they might be good, they're not. They come out and they're like foul quality. So we want to make sure we get that done. And the baby is still sleeping. How much longer is he going to be sleeping for? Not that long. So we'll probably get Anderson down there to take care of him in just a minute. Alright, you go ahead and just take care of your plants. How much you got in your inventory? Oh, you're getting a lot in there. Okay, let's put this stuff downstairs. Now the pumpkins, we really could, we could use them and carve pumpkins because it is fall. And we have 21 days of fall left before it becomes winter time, which is fine. That's not a big deal to me. I don't mind. I have it set to the highest just for the point that I don't like the seasons to turn too quickly because I feel like, man, I didn't get that done. I didn't get that done. I didn't get that done. So I tend to leave it right at 28 and then I just find it's much easier. Alright. Are you guys doing good up here? Yeah. Oh, Breaydin, buddy, come on, man. You gotta use the bathroom. And you need to eat some dinner. So why don't you go ahead and eat some of the leftover anchovy roll sushi. And then you should probably be good. The baby's going to be up in just a minute. So, Anderson, I don't know how... Oh, that's surrounded by family. I was going to say, I thought it was have 20 friends or whatever. I was going to say, I don't know how you're going to do that. We can't even ever find anyone. Alright, when that baby cries, I'm going to have him head down and take care of him. And then he can always come back and do this later. Do you need to dispose of dead plants? Yes, she does. Okay. That's fine. We don't absolutely need her to have a huge garden. I just wanted to get the special ones planted especially because you can get money trees and everything, and that's just great. Money trees would be glorious right now. Alright, Anderson, you gotta come take care of the baby, and then you can go back. Alright, you keep tending to your garden. That's good. I don't think you have to do much watering. Alright, he's up to level 7 of the handiness skill. He can now give upgrades to televisions and other objects to make them a little better. Alright, that's good. I don't know what other objects we really have that he could upgrade, but I wish you could do something like with the beds. I don't know. What else can you do, buddy? No. Why did I tell you to do that? Yeah, I don't really know what you can do other than what I've already pretty much done. Why don't you go ahead and clean up your plate? You want to do what? Get the baker's half dozen stand? We could, but I don't know. I don't ever really use it, so I don't find it like a necessary thing. But that's okay. Go ahead and play with that. I really don't know what else he can upgrade that he hasn't already, which is horrible because there should be plenty of stuff for him to upgrade. But I'm going to just let him keep doing this for right now while his wife is out here. She may be almost done out here, to be honest with you. Oh, we got a badge. Let me go look at it. The fruitful efforts. Harvest 60 items. Alright, we already harvested 60 items. Nice. Alright, how much is in your inventory? Oh, wow. You got a lot of apples in there. Wow. Okay. Get those out of there because you're only supposed to have 10 items. But I do it as quickly as I can. I really do. And I do it as often as I can as well. Alright, at 10 o'clock I'm going to probably send you to bed. I don't know. You're not really that tired, so I'm not too worried about it. And he never has school due to the fact that there is no school. So, that's okay. Alright, so just keeping an eye on your inventory. Man, you got a lot going on over here. She has got a lot in her inventory. She's like, yeah, I know. Alright, so these plants won't be able to be planted or harvested or anything for a while once it becomes winter time. So taking care of them now is kind of a good deal because we get what we need from them for all of winter, and then we should be good. And you want to grow a perfect lettuce plant? Well, I mean, you got very nice quality, so at least you got that. Alright, let's get this stuff put away for you in the refrigerator. That was putting the refrigerator and freezer all in one. Alright, and he should be almost done with that. You should probably be done pretty soon. I think you've tended all of these over here. And I believe this one, and this one are all barren. So they're like garbage now. They are no good anymore. Which is fine. We've got plenty here to do. We don't necessarily need any more. And I probably won't plant anymore, just for a little while at least. But for right now, we're good. Alright, you got that up to water. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you dispose of the dead plants, and your wife can finish what she's doing. That's probably a better deal, because having her do it would probably just strain her too much. And it would be too much. She's probably already exhausted. Oh yeah, she's getting there, isn't she? That's fine. Anderson can take care of it, and then he can get the kids to bed. Now, I want Anderson to read him to bed, but I don't think he can. Let's see. You could ask about his day. Yeah, I don't think you can read him to bed because I don't think anyone has any books. And that's sad. We should really be able to have books. Come on, put that in the refrigerator. And I know some of this doesn't normally go in the refrigerator. You wouldn't really put it in there to use it. But that's alright. Alright, it's almost midnight, buddy. You gotta go to bed. I mean, you're getting tired and everything anyway, so I want to make sure you get to bed before it gets too late. I don't want you up all night. That's my worst fear. Now, that one's barren, that one's barren, this one's barren, which means they're pretty much dead and they're just ready to be disposed of. That's what that word means if no one knows. Some people don't know. Alright, and the baby, how's he doing? How's Cameron doing? Oh, the baby's fine. He's still good. Kids are asleep, which is good. Anderson, you're taking care of that, which is good as well. I just need you to get it all taken care of, and then we should be good. And she's finishing up the garden. I think she's just about done. She may have this plant, and that's about it, I believe. I think she's taking care of everything else. So that's good. I mean, yeah, she's taking care of that one, and then I think she's got that one as well. But that's about it, I believe. So she should be just about done, and then when she's done, we're going to have her head inside. And I know her teeth are chattering, but she'll be okay, I believe. I believe she can do it today. Yeah, I think the only one she's got left is this one, and then she should be done. And now that that one's auto water, we don't really got to worry about it. We got to worry about upgrading that one, but I'll have him do that one tomorrow. Alright, he's still working on getting the dead plants. Alright, so she's done. Let's get her downstairs. Go ahead and shower. That'll help. Then you can go ahead and eat some of the anchovy roll sushis, and then you can go to sleep. Anderson, when you're done, you can come in and do the same kind of stuff. Go ahead and take a shower. Go ahead and eat the anchovies sushi roll, and then you can go to sleep as well. We're going to stay with you because you're actually doing something. It was a big day for Seth Lionel Henry and Lena Lionel Henry as the two Sims finally decided to get married. Alright. That's two of the people that were in that house. I never saw her getting with him, but that's fine. If she wants to be with him, that's good with me. Alright, so I think he's got one more plant to get, and then we should be good and done with this, and then he can go inside as well and get out of this horrible rain, because you never know. Bad things can happen when you're in a rainstorm, especially carrying an umbrella. It always amazes me when people are carrying umbrellas in a lightning storm. I'm like, you really want to get struck? And I mean in real life, carrying umbrellas in a lightning storm. So, that's too funny. Alright, so she's down here taking her shower. She should be done in just a minute, so he shouldn't have a problem getting in there. Alright, so we've got a lot done today. We've harvested the whole entire garden. We've gotten all that taken care of. Let me get all this stuff out of her inventory as well. Now, I want to test out these beans and stuff because I think they have different things that you can do that they give you. Like, some of them may give you energy or whatever else like that. So I really want to do that as well. What did you just do? I have no idea. Well, then you could take a shower in the morning, okay? Go ahead and sleep. You both need to really go to bed. But I need to get you guys your needs taken care of. You guys can't go to bed like starving. I mean, she's not really starving. She could just go to bed. But she's fine enough where she could get something to eat. He's really hungry. So I really needed to get him to eat. And it's great quality food, too. So who would pass that up? It's almost 3 in the morning, but they're going to be in bed in just a minute. And then we should be good. Plus, this helps with their social and their relationship to sit down and eat together. So that makes me happy as well. So that's good. Alright, now Breaydin, you're still sleeping. You're doing fine. How about this baby? Alright, Anderson, before you go to bed, actually, you're going to take care of the baby one last time. You're going to go ahead and change his diaper. You're going to give him a bottle. You're going to snuggle him. You're going to play with him. And you're going to snuggle him one last time, and then you should be good. Alright, she's cleaning up her plate. Alright. Now the baby, he does need bladder, but he's got to do that on his own. I can't help him with that. I wish there was a way you could tell them to just go to the bathroom or whatever, but there isn't. So it's really crazy. You want to congratulate Seth? We could do that if we really wanted to. Alright, go ahead and put Cameron back. And then I'm going to let you go to sleep. The only reason I'm doing that is because Breaydin, or that's Cameron. I don't know if I called him Breaydin or not. The only reason I'm making him take care of him before the baby really needed it was because Breaydin sleeps in the same room. So whenever Cameron cries, it wakes Breaydin up. So I don't want to wake him up. I want to let him get a good night's rest. And then he should be good to get up and take care of what he absolutely needs to do. Now I'm going to have him bake again. And it's only because we're going to run out of the other food in the refrigerator. We've ate quite a bit of it today. So I think we'll be okay, and we should be able to get some of it taken care of. We still have got the waffles and the anchovies, but tomorrow we're going to have everyone eat muffins for breakfast. Everyone's going to grab a muffin. Well, it's only 3 of them, but that's okay. I think there's only like 4, maybe 5 in there anyways, so it's not like it's a ton. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out here, and I'll be back when someone's getting up for their day. Be back in just a second. Alright, so as I said, when the baby cries, it wakes Breaydin up. Well, here's Breaydin. What do you want to do? Play in the ocean? We could do that. Breydin's getting up because the baby cried, so now we've got to deal with this. No, you're not. No, 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 no. Get in there and take a shower. How did I know you were going to find them? Now you got 2 hours before you can go back to bed. Oh, kids. Alright, then you're going to bake before you go back to bed then. So go ahead and bake your muffins for the morning. Drive me crazy. Are you kidding? Breaydin Velasco just isn't anywhere near that, isn't going near that bed. Too funny. Alright, so let's put Cameron back when you're done, and then you're going back to bed because you're still exhausted. What did that do? Oh, maybe it's because it's self-cleaning and he got excited, I think. He's having a blast. Alright, they're friends. Good for you guys. That makes me feel a little bit better about you guys over here. Now, she's still sleeping because I didn't wake her up because she was exhausted. Can you go back to bed yet? No. It's only 6:50. It's only been 20 minutes? Oh, goodness. I hope it's been more than that. Alright, put that baby back to bed. He is good. He needs just energy, and that's it. Everything else is taken care of. Anderson, you did a good job. You're a good dad. He does want to have a girl, so we're going to have to try. I mean, we got to have 3 more anyways, so that's going to be interesting. Trying to fit 3 more kids down here. Where are we going to put them? We might have to make another bedroom. It depends on how many boys and how many girls we have. If we have more girls or more boys, we could always put 2 sets of bunk beds in here. If we have a ton of girls now, we could put the girls in here and the boys over there. Either way, we're going to have an odd number because we're only going to have 5 kids. So either way, we're going to be able to do this. It's Cameron's birthday! Yay! Go Cameron! Alright, I'm going to make him put away all the leftovers. And actually, no, you should be able to do it. No, we're going to make you eat this one. What is this one? The blueberry? Alright, you're going to go ahead and eat that blueberry muffin. And then you're going back to bed. I'm telling you, you are going to finish sleeping. Even knowing you've taken care of all your needs, you're still going back to bed. I don't care. Alright. Put that in there for your parents. Okay. She's probably going to be the next one to get up. She doesn't really need it, but I'm going to let her take care of her needs. She's going to go ahead and eat a vanilla muffin. What was that one? A blueberry? I can't remember. Yeah, it's blueberry. Alright, and then when he gets up, he can go ahead and take care of his needs. And then he can go ahead and eat a blueberry muffin. That way everyone ate a muffin for breakfast, and little Breaydin is going to feel good about his good cooking. So you go ahead and eat that, and then you're going to sleep. Because you can go back to sleep now. So, you get that taken care of, buddy. Alright, now she also wants to have another child. She wants to cook waffles with perfect ingredients. Speaking of, before I send you back to bed, let's just check the chickens, because if you don't get the eggs in a certain amount of time, the eggs will become little chicks, and I don't really want little chicks, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to make him clean up his own plate, because it's his own mess. He should do it himself. He's a big boy. And then we'll get him back to bed. Alright, so maybe he'll find one of the really nice eggs in here. Alright, we got some mail. I don't really want mail, but thank you so much. Thanks anyways. Oh, we got bills. $206 is our bills. Alright, he got 5 eggs today. Good for you, buddy. Alright, so let's get these eggs over here and in this refrigerator. Alright, we got outstanding, outstanding, great, nice, and nice. The more I think you feed them, the better quality they are, and the more you harvest the eggs in time, the better quality they are. If you wait a really long time and then try to harvest them right before they become chickens, I think that's when you find more of the bad quality eggs. So at least we got some nice ones, and at least they're better than they're outstanding for the beginning. So that's good too. That means that the egg quality is getting better, which is good. Alright, because to make the perfect, or to cook waffles with perfect ingredients, excuse me, I just had to yawn. She's going to need perfect egg, so we're going to go ahead and get her to do that. Now, Cameron, you're still fine, but look how fast his needs fall. I mean, Anderson hasn't been sleeping that very long, and he's already that deprived, which is horrible, but it's so true. Alright guys, well, I've only got about 3 minutes left to this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it a little bit early. If you guys liked it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to friend my other account, which is Gordon Wisner 232. It's in the link, the About section below my video, so if you want to go ahead and send gifts there as well, you have a higher chance of getting gifts back if you send them there. So just make sure to do that, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.